their arm is not letting them squeeze anymore. Let this come up. If it comes up here, let it. You want to crush them. So you make the smallest circle between your arms and body as possible. Don't come here and frame against yourself, because believe it or not, this is when I teach, this is the number one common problem. As they're squeezing, but they're framing against their own grip. Just let that sucker come up. Squeeze them in. Use your legs to drive some pressure. Don't just sit there on your knees and try to do it all. All it does is introduce them to the game. Use your power from your legs, your stomach, drive from your feet, okay? So, just go down a second. So, when I was here, and the reason I go here first is because of the fact that anytime you start looking for like a darce or anything, what good players do is that they bring their head back and they start to bring this arm and hug it to their body. And what they do is they give you this huge spot so you can't lock your arms. I gotta wrap a lasso around his arm and neck. So if I pull him in like this, it's easy to wrap that lasso around his head and arm. But if his head's back and his arm's down, that's a huge lock. I'm not gonna get it. He's gonna break my grip and then he'll be on my wrist. That's the first thing he's gonna do. So going for the choke is not worth it. So that's why when I'm here, I actually grab the head first and pull it in. Because now he tries to pull his head back, he can't. And it gives me room to make a lasso and already choke him. Okay? Now if you have your own way of doing it that works, then do it. Just make sure that you can control him. Because who you beat and catch with darce chokes, always remember, you gotta make sure who you submit with them counts. If you're going against a guy that doesn't even know what the choke is, and you get him, you should feel good and proud. But as you go up the ladder with better and better opponents, your setups will start failing and your chokes start failing. It's not you. You just gotta clean up your technique a little bit. So that's why I'm explaining to this, because in my years I've seen a lot of problems, okay? So, when I was here in my quarter, I go around and I push his arm across. See? He's gonna drop it anyways, but I push it across with my arm. If it's here, I get my own leg out of the way and get in. Lock my grip. Okay? So I'm in this position, he underhooks, I come back, whizzer him down, get his head, I control his leg, slide out, quarter. Now from this position, I go, lock deep. Now I drive in and tilt and get my finish. Okay? Got it. Tilt. If you keep failing on the tilt, and you're kind of longer, and sometimes troubling with small guys, I'm going to ask you to highlight the mount. Okay? Because if the choke is better, okay? But it's good for MMA too, because if you fail on it, you can go to mount hit. Okay? So I'm going to show you the difference. So he's here. Sit side by side there. Okay? And I have my choke. Okay? Now I'm here, and I can't get he's resisting. What I'm going to do, shuffle step, and I'm going to high leg over. You okay? Yeah. And now I'm just, see how my elbow's away from my body? I'm going to bring it in and tilt. And that way, if he gets out, he's ready in my mount position. I'm just making a little better tactics. So if I fail, I always have a way out. That's a very important thing. Okay, so I'm in half guard. Even if I have the underhook, he cages on me, bring him. And now he pummels, whizzer down, lock, slide, and I have my tap. If that fails, high leg, and now I have position. Okay? Once again, countering underhook get up, whizzering him down, putting him on a low shoulder. okay? Low shoulder, slide by, grabbing his head, and tilt, okay? Now, we're gonna go to another option, okay? Same counter to the underhook getup, except when we hit our quarter, we're actually gonna go to the other side, okay? So, he's here, he gets that underhook getup, I whizzer down, stand up, slide by, lock my quarter. Now, I'm off my knees, and what I'm gonna do is my hand is gonna backhand the back of his head. It's gonna go here. So I'm here, and I'm gonna come to the side, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I take this pit stop. Don't go try to time this underhook, because when you turn that corner, that's where he's gonna be going for. So he's actually gonna get an underhook on you again. I'll show you that. So, right here. Just palm on you when I switch. So I went like this, I come across looking for my underhook, he hits the underhook. Okay? That's why I call it a pit stop. When we get our pass, we go behind, go here. Because there's no way he can get my underhook. I can easily cradle him, except we're gonna go back and we're gonna attack him. Okay?